You don't have... No, I want to touch my grandson. I want to talk to my grandson. I want to talk to my grandson. Baby, it's okay.
After receiving a call about a car that had crashed into a ditch, an officer went to the scene to check the situation if everything's okay or not.
For what? My car slipped down in the ditch.
Right, and I'm concerned because you have how old is Jasper?
Upon receiving the call, the reporting party informed the authorities that the driver, later identified as Haley Ferguson, seemed to be intoxicated. The concerning report also mentioned the presence of a small child accompanying her, raising the further alarm and highlighting the potential danger to both Ferguson and the child in her care.
Is that something that you are willing to do?
Fine.
Can you take your glasses off and put them on the car? Have you had a head injury in the past 24 hours? Okay. Have you been to the dentist in the past 24 hours? Do you have anything that can prevent you from doing any walking, turning, anything like that, lifting a leg off the ground? Yes? What are those?
My boyfriend beat the crap out of me the other night.
Okay.
And locked me outside butt naked. I slept in my trunk of my car.
Okay, did you go to the doctor for that?
No, because...
The officer asks her permission to check the car He asks if she had any nod on her head injury in the past 24 hours and command her to take off her glasses, but she explains that she has some issues with her boyfriend and at that moment she got emotional.
My legs fucked up. He threw me outside butt naked and I should probably go to the doctor about my leg, but...
Okay. So if you feel like you can't do the walking portion, we'll discuss that once we get to it, okay?
She explains to the cop that she had a fight with her boyfriend and he throws her outside, so she got a leg injury and she needs to go to the doctor. The officer understands that she cannot walk and so he skipped the walking part, so he just went for checking her eyes.
Can you see the tip of my stimulus?
Yes.
Okay, with your eyes only and without moving your head, follow the tip of the stimulus.
It's blinking. If I have a seizure, it's not my fault.
Do you usually have seizures?
I am epileptic.
Okay. When was the last time you had a seizure?
2 weeks ago.
Do you take medications for it?
I have to go to the Marshfield Clinic next week. I have a...
Do not move your head. Do you understand?
Yes.
Officer instructed the grandma to stand still and look at the tip of his pen without moving her head or her body, but she then said she had seizures. The officer understands the situation and he continued with the procedure by performing tests on her, and he finally said that she can relax.
You don't want to do that. Okay. What about the one leg stand?
I could do it on this leg, but I can't do it on my other leg. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Alright, so just stand right there.
I mean, as you can see, I've got f***ing blood running down my leg.
Yeah, that's probably from crashing.
No, it's from going through the bush and
or through the bushes. Okay, so stand with your feet together, arms at your side.
The officer now instructs grandma to do the walking test, but she refuses, so he proposed her to do the one-leg stand. She said that she can do it, but she's not comfortable doing it now. The officer gave her a choice to stand on any leg she wants, but she refuses with an excuse by saying that she's got some sort of hip injury as well. The officer asked if she's refusing to do the test, but she said that she wants to cooperate and she can understand the situation, that she can never drink and drive with her grandson in the car.
No, I want to touch my grandson. I want to talk to my grandson. I want to talk to my grandson. Baby, it's okay. I love you.
Get in the car, please.
You okay?
Sit down. Get in the car, please.
All right, baby.
Get in the car, please.
Stay right there. Papa's gonna come get you, I guess.
Hand me the cell phone.
Nope.
Hand me the cell phone.
Nope.
The cops immediately arrest her because of reasonable suspicion of DUI. While the officer pushes her in the car, she talks to her grandson that everything's going to be okay, but after putting her in the car, the officer asks her to hand over his cell phone, but she acted weirdly and gone wild, so the cops have to take strict actions. The officer then explains her about the charges that she might face, but she refuses by saying no to the officer.
I didn't do anything.
Okay, you already said no. Then we're gonna get a warrant. It's okay.
Can you please?
Did you really cramp in the head?
No.
That would be the only way that I would possibly lose somebody.
Well, I would prefer to double check. Yeah.
I'll do whatever the it takes to get these handcuffs loosened, please. They're hurting my hands.
We're gonna check them, but you're gonna face the partition. You're gonna face that way.
At this moment, the grandma pissed off the cops, so now they've told her that they are getting a warrant for arrest, but she's not cooperating.
So he'll need.
Yeah,
He'll just call somebody in, I'm sure.
I would like to call my lawyer. Can you please give me my phone, please? I want to call my lawyer.
You can when you get to jail.
No, I'm gonna call my lawyer right now because you guys ain't gonna take my blood and you ain't gonna take anything else from me. I slipped into a goddamn bitch. And that was the problem. I'm not under the influence. I haven't been drinking. I don't have anything in my goddamn system. I have to go home and take care of my mom, which has dementia, and she's there by her self right now. And you fools are sitting here holding me for nothing. I want my phone and I want to call my goddamn lawyer right now. Hey, while we're at it, why don't we all just go and sit and have lunch for a while? Poindexter doesn't know what he's doing yet.
As the grandmother sits inside the clinic, she engages in a heated argument with the police officers. Insisting on her need for a lawyer, she threatens that the officers responsible for her arrest will face consequences and lose their job. In an emotional outburst, she begins to discuss her grandson, adding to the complexity of the situation. Demanding access to her phone, she fervently declares her intent to call her lawyer immediately. Moreover, she emphasizes her responsibility to care for her mother, who is alone at home, amplifying her distress and potentially highlighting the underlying personal challenges that contribute to her emotional state.
Can you lay back down? Thank you. I'm going to just do this hand right here.
Oh no, don't do it on my hand, please. Don't do it on my hand.
I have to, okay?
No, don't do it on my hand, please.
Haley, you'll be alright.
No, I won't. Don't do it in my f***ing hand.
I have to, okay?
You can do it right in there.
Right here?
Yes, do it right in there.
Okay,
Don't do it
then
on my
you gotta
fucking
stay
hand.
right here, okay? Can't move. It's popping out just perfect, so if you stay just like this, we'll be all good, okay? Cleaning you off.
I don't know if this like come back up. CBC or CBD or whatever. CBD. Did I come up for THC?
I'm not sure.
Well, let me know. You're a nurse.
The nurse arrived at the clinic to take blood samples, and now the grandma seems to be afraid of the situation.
Instead of paying attention to him and him get hit.
Well, fortunately that didn't happen though, right?
Well, thank God.
I know.
But still, it's upsetting. They didn't give a
Well, I see, like I said, I would disagree, but. Should we get going? Alright, Haley.
I just want to go back home. I gotta take care of my mom.
At the end, Haley was charged with OWI, third offense, resisting an officer, and misdemeanor bail jumping.